What's up, you guys? It's Herpy Derpy, and today I'm going to bring you guys another PO battle. So let's take a look at the team preview right over there. So you can see that I am using my OU team with the Corsola because I thought I might just try it out again just for fun. And turns out I'm going against a Sandstorm team, which is a little bit of a problem, but you know, it's okay. I think I can handle that Sandstorm team fairly decently. I'm just going to lead off with my Corsola because Corsola's Corsola, and I'm pretty sure he's going to lead off with his T-Tar, so at least it'll be a good situation for me to just get some rocks up and possibly burn that T-Tar, because I don't really think the Corsola, or the T-Tar can really do anything to my Corsola, so I'm just going to go for the rocks while he goes for rocks as well. That's totally cool with me, because my team isn't really that weak to rocks, so I really don't mind if it's up or not. So, and he's going to go for Superpower this turn, which I really didn't see coming, because Superpower is pretty rare on T-Tar now these days, because most of them like to carry like Fire Punch, Ice Beam, and like Pursuit and stuff like that. But Superpower is going to bring me down very, very low, and unfortunately I don't get the burn on the Scald, which really sucks, because now he's going to go for the Pursuit, and my Corsola is basically dead, because I know I can't live Pursuit, even if I choose to stay in. So fortunately, Corsola has to die, which is a little bit sad, but oh well, at least I got my rocks up. It's totally cool. It's not like Corsola could really do anything to his team anyway, so whatever, it's fine. I got Trachian. I know he's going to switch into Reuniclus fearing the close combat, so I'm going to go for X-Scissor this turn, and X-Scissor does really not do a lot of damage to this Reuniclus. That's a very big indicator that this Reuniclus is very, very bulky. So I know it's most likely like a Calm Mindset with Recover and stuff like that. So that's definitely something good to watch out for. I'm going to go into Scissor because I know this Reuniclus might set up a Calm Mind, but he's actually going to make a really good play and go into his Magnezone predicting my switch into Scizor, and I'm just like, whoa, we got a badass over here, and I'm screwed because he's gonna kill off my Scizor with a Hidden Power Fire, and I already lost two guys right off the bat, and this is not looking too good for me. But I have a plan to get myself back into the game. I'm going to go to Heatran now, because my Heatran can scare off the Magnezone since I can outspeed it and hit it with a Lava Plume. So I'm going to go for a Toxic this turn, predicting a switch into T-Tar, because I did see the Superpower before. I know he's probably going to go into T-Tar to try to hit me with that Superpower. So I got the Toxic on the T-Tar, which is very, very nice for me. And now I'm going to go for the Protect to scout out what he's going to do and to just burn a turn of Toxic. Because I know he's probably going to go for Superpower this turn, which is good. So he also knows that I have a Gengar on my team as well, so I'm pretty sure he's going to try to predict my switch into my Gengar and possibly go for like a Crunch or like a Fire Punch or something like that. So I'm just going to go for a Lava Plume just to do a little bit of damage to this T-Tar because I actually don't pack Earth Power, and he's going to go for Fire Punch predicting my switch into Gengar, which is awesome because now I'm going to get the Flash Fire boost, which is going to be very helpful because Lava Plume is going to be doing a lot more damage. But I'm just going to go for a Protect this turn just to do a little bit more damage with Toxic, and after this turn it should be enough where Toxic is going to finish off this T-Tar, which is awesome. So Heatran is doing quite a bit of work. I really like this defensive Heatran set, which is pretty cool. He's going to go to Reuniclus now, and I'm not really too fearful of the Focus Blast because I know I can live one. So I'm just going to go for the Lava Plume, which is going to do a very nice chunk to Reuniclus, but he's actually going to go for a Recover, and he's just going to like rub off all that damage I just did. But with the leftovers, he's really not going to be recovering that much, and he's going to switch out here, I'm guessing fearing a crit, because he could have like maybe Recover stalled me, but I guess he was just really fearing the crit and he wanted to try to go into Hydreigon instead. But I do get the burn on the Hydreigon, which is pretty helpful. I'm just going to go for Protect this turn because I want to scout out what kind of Hydreigon set this is, because I know it's Hydreigons tend to be, you know, choiced or like Life Orb or something like that. He's going to go for Surf. I know it can live a Surf even if it's choice specs because my Heatran is very bulky, like I said before. So I'm just going to stay in and take the Surf and just finish this thing off with Lava Plume. Surf does not do a whole lot of damage, so I'm guessing this is probably a Scarf set. And I'm just going to kill off that Hydreigon pretty easily. So now I did bring down the score back to 4-4, which is pretty awesome for me. So I'm making a little bit of a comeback. He's going to go to Trachian now. I'm going to go for Protect to once again scout out what kind of set this Trachian is, and if he's just going to go for Close Combat right off the bat, I'm guessing this is a choice set. So he does go for Close Combat, which is pretty sick. So now I know that he's locked in, or I'm hoping that he's locked in, so I'm just going to go into Gengar and really hope he doesn't like surprise me with a Stone Edge or something like that, because that would be really bad. But he's not going to pull off any weird shenanigans, and he's just going to go for a safe Close Combat, which is fine. Maybe he went for a Close Combat thinking I would stay in, you know, because after seeing what happened to Heatran and T-Tar, maybe he thought I was going to stay in again, but I'm just going to play it safe and just switch out. So now he's going to switch out himself and go into his Landorus, which is fine with me, because I'm going to go for a sub on the switch, and that's very good info for me, because I can scout out what kind of Landorus this is. So I feel very safe going for a Shadow Ball, because the only way he could break my sub is if he outspeeds me first. So he does outspeed me with a Hidden Power Ice, so that's very good info that he's Scarfed, and that's good for me, because now I'm very safe to go for a Disable this turn, which is going to force him to switch out once again, and that's going to give me an opportunity to get a free sub next turn as well, because Hidden Power just does a tiny bit over my sub damage, and boom, Disable, and now he's pretty much forced to switch out, because otherwise he's going to have to struggle on me, which is kind of funny. So he's going to switch out and go into his Magnet Zone, which is fine. I can go for another sub, and I am pretty safe to just go for a Focus Blast on this Magnet Zone next turn, because I don't think anything on his team can really take a Shadow Ball or a Focus Blast from my Gengar, so that's really awesome for me. So Focus Blast is going to be a very easy KO on this Magnet Zone, which is pretty awesome, but of course I missed the Focus Blast, which is like, come on now, like, I definitely would have ended the game right here if I hit that Focus Blast, but that's really unfortunate that I did not. So it's okay, it's fine. I'm thinking right now that he might go into his Reuniclus to take the Focus Blast, but he's just going to stay in and just try to finish me off. So I just went for Shadow Ball. Definitely a little bit of an over-prediction on my part, which is a little bit sad, but hey, at least I got a little bit of damage on this Magnet Zone, so it's a little bit better than nothing, so what can you do? Anyways, I'm going to go into Terrakion now. I am once again fearing the switch he might go into Reuniclus, so I'm going to go for an Earthquake this turn instead of the Close Combat, but he's actually going to stay in. Maybe he was thinking I'm going to go for an X-Scissor predicting a switch into the Reuniclus, but Earthquake would have done the job to either Pokemon, so that's fine with me. He knows I'm Choice Scarf, so he's going to go into Landorus now. I'm going to switch out and go into my Rotom Wash because I am fearful of the Earthquake, and I know I might be able to take a Stone Edge, but he's actually going to go play it safe and go for the Earthquake, which is hell fine with me. And I'm just going to go for the very safe Hydro Pump next turn, which is going to be able to kill off the Landorus. And luckily for me, I don't miss, because Hydro Pump, this game has been very lucky for me, because I'm actually carrying a Wylands on this Rotom Wash. I'm not even carrying a Choice Scarf or anything like that, which is kind of a cool Rotom Wash. He's going to go to Reuniclus now, and I'm just going to fire off as many Hydro Pumps as I can, because I cannot let this Reuniclus recover. Seeing the amount of damage that I did with Terrakion, basically, my only chance I have at taking down this Reuniclus is to just whittle down his HP up to a point where I'm just going to keep burning off his recovers, and then he's eventually going to have to attack me sooner or later. So, luckily for me, like, Wildlands gives my Hydro Pump a 88% accuracy, I think. So, 88% is actually pretty good, because I'm hitting, like, every single Hydro Pump, which is hilarious. He's been really trying to bank on a Hydro Pump miss, but he's not getting it, which sucks for him, because I'm actually also kind of running out of PP on Hydro Pump, which is a little bit of a problem. But you know what, he's like, fuck it, I'm going to go for Calm Mind and just try, hope he's going to miss a Hydro Pump this turn, but I don't miss a Hydro Pump, which is hilarious. And now Terrakion's going to come in, and he's just going to finish off with a Close Combat. That's totally fine with me. I'll let him kill me off, because that way I can bring in my own Terrakion. I'm Scarfed as well, so I know I can pretty much outspeed him, maybe go for a Speed Tie or something like that. But Close Combat is going to be enough to take out that Terrakion, which is pretty sweet. So that is going to be the game. That's actually pretty close, because if he won that Speed Tie, he would have won, because he would have killed my Heatran as well. So that was a little bit of a close battle. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. For the common question of the day, when have you ever been this lucky like me? Feel free to leave a comment as like a story or something like that, and I'll pick out the coolest stories I've seen. And here are some comments from the last video that I thought were kind of funny, and I'll see you guys later.